I am strength and force and clarity. I am pure, infinite energy. I easily ascend. I radiate higher energetic power. I reawaken the divine blood memory. I reconquest, a sacred force impelling me upward. With heroic willpower, reactualizing the golden age in my soul. Victorious light of the polar star, star of warrior initiation, shines above the midnight sun. I remember a sword and a promise, a warrior and his Valkyrie, among the stronghold of the Allfather, wreathed in clouds. A smiling homeland seems to call me from above, and I long to ascend beyond the highest peaks. Memories arise in the rhythm of my blood, echoes from another sun. I know myself. I'm Hyperborean. I come from afar. I embody the superior range of light from the upper region of a higher life. I awaken from the dream. I take hold of my birthright. I return to my power. Superconsciousness of a greater glory. Heroic initiative ascends in my noble soul. I am a chosen one, awakened and liberated. My spirit is galvanized by a powerful energy, uniting the vast expanses of the constellations. A powerful solitary force among a star-filled sky. Now I remember. I took the path of the warrior. I said, I will fight for you. I took up the sword. I entered forth into the divine adventure to triumph heroically. I am here as a warrior on campaign. I remember my mission. I return to my purpose. I volunteered for this. I was brought in as a warrior of the demigod light. I fight for the light. I am here expressly to fight and win. I am here only to conquer. That is my purpose. That is my destiny. I am a warrior conqueror of the radical light. I fight alongside my golden lineage as the vanguard of Olympian light. Children of the second sun. We are a tribe of demigods. This is our journey. This is our purpose. This is our time to rise and conquer. This is our time to earn our immortality. This is our time to attain to self-perfection. We take our stand and fight to the end. We now rise and fight as soldiers of the solitary star, righteous and victorious. We fight and triumph for all things good and holy. We are brothers, brothers in arms, the ultimate battalion, the wild hunt, always first, always out front. Born of lightning and forged by fire, sharpened by ice. Strong as wild oxen, relentless as the wind. Destined to triumph by the power of our will. I reactivate my divine blood memory. I switch on my Hyperborean DNA. My spiritual aristocratic genetics, actuating the Hyperborean mythos. In the celestial light of my sacred blood. The nostalgia of home. The golden legend of the warrior who fights with nothing but his ancient Promethean fury and the memory of the beloved in his heart. The only thing he still knew was to fight, to hold on, to keep pushing. The power to conquer, the power of the will. Steadfast and loyal to the end. Now the hero is twice born, immortal. I choose to conquer, to earn my way from night to light, illuminated. In the fulfillment of a hero's quest from another star, I awaken my divine blood memory, the memory of the priestesses with golden hair, the eternal spring, the morning star, the 3-month polar dawn, the blaze of pure, floating color. It's all still there, untouched and absolute, in its sacred, radiant perfection. Hyperborea is waiting, outside of this world, eternal, unchanging, on the other side of this dream. I return to the wisdom. I awaken. I take up the chalice, the sword, the shield, and march gallantly towards the origin as a warrior. I fight for honor, for truth, for the virtues of the spirit. My polar solar spirit is strong, invincible, annihilating, irradiating splendor. I elevate myself from the dark earth into my divine supremacy. I stand as a warrior. I stand as a lone hero, reintegrating myself, returning to starlit Valhalla, and exiting the cycle of cycles. I become what I am, what I've always been. I liberate myself in the definitive essential combat. I walk among the sunlit peaks. Right thought, right word, heroic action, valiant bravery, forthright integrity, fighting at all times for the good, the noble, and the true. Impeccable perfection. Impeccable perfection unfolding. The glory of a heroic willpower. Triumphant self-overcoming. Self-mastery. I pass the test of fire and ice within. I remain faithful and loyal to the end. I conquer, reborn immortal, with a glorious body of infinite splendor. I open my eyes on the sacred symbols of light. I've found my Valkyrie, my guide on the path. Among the light of an invisible sun, the music is playing, the field is prepared, and valor is the greatest glory. I fight as a champion. I fight to the very end. I fight with nothing but my sacred spirit and the memory of the beloved in my heart. The only thing I still know is to fight, to push radiantly forward. I achieve the return to Hyperborea within. I am warrior caste. I am a light bringer. I am a dawn treader. I am a shining one. I step through the radiant door, and higher realities open up before me. Celestial peaks of the city of the dawn. An imperial triumph ceremony. And the amber road ascending upward. I achieve hyperglory. I immortalize myself and recover my beloved. Among an ocean of light, every molecule of everything is light. My body is a temple of shining light. I am restored. I return to my power. I'm in the center of the light. I am made out of power and glory. Righteous and golden on the shores of the infinite. I wake up as a superior being, enthroned with a golden crown of light, diaphanous purity, in rhythm with the sun and the high will which lights the stars. I am returning home. Take me there. Valkyrie.